Right?
We are live.
Did I get it?
Oh my god.
Blast off.
I look like I just woke up.
You did.
Oh, you can share screen with your audience now? Cool, I didn't know that.
That implies that we have an audience. That's cute. Broke the algorithm already.
Sometimes we do. We don't always have an audience live, but we eventually have an audience at times.
Eventually. It's me. I binged on us last couple days.
Are you dead?
Yep. I went way back. You know what's scary about going way back? I went way, way, way back, and it was still our 100th episode. It's like, geez Louise.
Like when we did morning meeting live?
Yep.
Heck yeah.
I was looking, yeah. Good stuff, though.
Good times, like when you read my mind and you...
Share the screen on that one. That's a good one.
That was a good one. I wish I had the clip for
I
that
have
ready,
it.
locked, and loaded, but...
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, we need that guy.
Yeah.
Like Melissa and I need a husband.
Would you like some help there,
Kind
Bill?
of,
I
yeah.
have nails. Let me use them for once in my life.
I've been promised that so many times by so many women in different situations. Talking about hardware. Thank you. Was that easy for you?
Yes, it was. Somebody in this room actually has some muscle.
I'm not sure it's a question of muscle. I think my technique wasn't right. Yeah, so I mean, it's like I'm a person. I have all the good stuff. I have all the equipment, but my technique's not right.
There you go.
You know what I thought of the other day?
It's not the size of the boat. It's mostly under the ocean. You don't even know how to drive the boat.
Exactly. And I heard someone say, why do we call this planet Earth when it's 70% water? We should call it water.
Planet water.
Oh, no, I was going to tell you something really funny. It made me forget it. I made myself forget. What were we just talking about before water?
The technique?
Yes, the technique. I thought we were getting there.
The technique. Your technique's wrong. You have
Yeah.
all the right equipment.
Oh, yeah, you know what I was thinking? So if I said to you, you know, what's that thing that you buy them to clean your ears out? What are those? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my god, what are they called? Is our microphone working?
Uh-oh.
Let me see. I just need to make sure. Because the thing's not moving up and... Oh, wait.
Yeah, it is.
Is it working? Hello?
It's
Because
moving.
it wasn't moving up and down, so I was just nervous. Okay, hold on. No, okay. It's working. We're good.
Okay. I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
anyways.
I forgot. So what else you can buy them in the white and blue box?
I know what you're talking about. Why can I not think of what the word is for them?
It starts with a Q.
Q-tip.
There you go. You ruined my joke. The joke is, if you look at a Q-tip container, it literally says, do not insert in ears.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody knows that's what the fuck you do with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like an inside joke. I feel like life is that way.
Like
everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Right,
but
but
you're not.
me.
Right.
Like, I'm like, oh, are those the rules we have to follow? Those the ones? Okay, I will. But everybody else knows you don't have to. I mean, it cannot be any more in your face than everybody uses Q-tips to clean their ears out. And it literally says, don't do that.
You're
Okay?
actually literally
Wink, wink.
not supposed to do that. It's like bad for your
It
ears.
says it on the box.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody just doesn't care.
Would you understand the metaphor, though? Like, I'm missing something. Everybody else good.
Yes. Oh my God. So navigating being an adult after, and this is something that like I love to talk about, then I would love to literally go on fucking Good Morning America and speak about, is becoming an adult when you've been raised in just like a situation of survival. Basically, nobody really teaches you any life skills. You grow up with parents that just assume you're going to know how to do everything without them teaching you how to do anything. They're just like, oh, you weren't born with this innate skill. Like, I'm not going to show you how to do it. You're an idiot. You should know how to fucking do this thing.
Learn by induction. And
Exactly.
here's the type of things that Amanda was supposed to learn by induction. If you cut your fingertip off, you put it back on with Gorilla Glue.
Or you put it in a bag of ice and take it to the hospital.
No, that I can see.
But yeah, there's just so many things about life that I was not taught. Very basic, simple things that I was not taught growing up, that now I get to an adulthood and I'm like, for one, I didn't ask to be here. Like, I'm here against my will. And then now I'm an adult and I have to take care of myself against my will. Because if I don't, I'm going to, not have the greatest time. So what am I supposed to do? I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl, and I just want to eat snacks and watch TV. Why do I have to be an adult?
Yeah, snacks.
I'm okay.
What? Well, give me an example. What's something you didn't learn that you should have?
There's so many things. The proper way to like clean a sink. The fact that our dishwashers have filters you're supposed to clean out.
What?
How do I clean out a washing machine?
You don't have to do any of that shit. I don't.
Taxes.
No.
Buying a house.
Oh, I did
buying a car.
Yeah.
Credit.
You're right.
All these things.
I get it.
How do I feed myself, right? Like, how do I go grocery shopping and buy ingredients for what I need to eat all week long without them going bad?
There's a much better way to raise people so that we know all those things. You're right.
Also, emotional regulation skills, boundaries, those kinds of things too.
You're right. And the curriculum in our schools has to change too. Because rather than memorizing facts made up by white people that aren't even facts, we should learn things like that. Or emotional intelligence. Or communication skills.
That's
right.
Like, I'm not kidding you. I would say 75% of the reason why I majored in communications in college was so I could learn how to communicate effectively because nobody around me had any fucking idea.
Good for you for taking that on.
And so I did that, and now I'm a really effective communicator, I feel like, except I'm also a people pleaser, so I don't always communicate the best because...
The right message.
Right.
But the wrong
I'm
message.
bad at saying no.
Yeah.
I'm bad at saying no, and I will put other people's feelings before myself. That's another thing I wish I would have been taught. How do I prioritize my own needs? How do I prioritize myself? How do I not put another person above myself?
You know what's scary? You were taught. You were taught implicitly by watching what your parents did, and their method was so fucked up that yours is. You were taught. You know what I mean?
In a roundabout way. Yes, I was taught what not to do.
Welcome to Peer Support.
Hey, there you go. Hey, truth.
And we're ready to go.
Truth facts. Hey, and welcome to everything you never wanted to know,
There it is.
including a little bit of a dump of Amanda's life history. How's that? Hopefully it's not too smelly for you.
I watched a clip of you and I talking after our open house a few years ago when I met your parents for the first time. And I've forgotten what I said to them. Amanda's parents came and they're standing in my doorway and I get up and go shake their hands. And I said, I've heard a lot of bad things about both of you. And it came out of my mouth before I even knew the words were in my head. The little gatekeeper was like, go ahead. Whatever.
Oh, my dad was like, I'm sure that's true.
Whatever controls my brain was like, let's see how this plays out.
Oh my gosh, it's just so funny to see my parents in that environment. Like, they were just not, it's that Taylor, okay, have you watched the new Taylor Tomlinson special? It's that one thing where it's like, you know when you take your partner to go meet your parents for the first time? You don't have to do her accent.
God, that was good though.
You like it?
Yeah.
That was good, yeah. But she does this bit where she's like, you know how you take your significant other to meet your parents for the first time, and you're like, this is why I'm like this. Like, if anything, I should be more of a bitch.
Exactly.
I deserve to go to Target and get a cart this
with
time.
No time limit.
That was so good. I was showing that to Evan the other day, and we were getting weak because it's like it's like the second part of that.
I was going to say the second part of that.
It's like the second part of that where like you go and introduce your significant other to your parents, and they're just like the best people in the world. They're just so cool. And then you get back in the car, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then you're like short circuiting because like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's kind of how it was when my parents were here.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I that's my least favorite of her specials.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I would also agree. I think that she talked too fast. She like didn't.
Whoa, pot! There's a kettle coming over.
No, like she didn't.
Oh, be original. I get that all the time. Okay.
There you go. It's a triple FU. How's that?
Okay. What?
That was just funny, I thought. I just don't think that she let the jokes breathe enough. Like, she went from one joke to one joke to one joke, like, too
Yeah.
quickly.
I get that. Yeah.
Whereas before in her other specials, she did a really great job of letting it breathe for a second, letting the audience catch their foot, you know, like laugh and like have a good
I
reaction.
agree.
I feel like in this one, she was just trying to get as many jokes in as possible.
I feel like it just wasn't her, and maybe I'm wrong, but the last two at least, they were really had an overall theme.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't feel like this one did. And if it did, it came out way late. I mean, she's funny. She's really funny.
She's hilarious.
But she's not $150 funny. Shit, man. Speaking of,
I mean,
Kevin
I think
Hart's
she
coming.
is.
Just,
I would say that she's $150 funny for the sole fact that her content is niche.
oh,
It's
okay.
smart, and it is for the people that it's for.
And
Which
you're one
not
of
a
those
lot of
people
people
that it's
can
for.
do.
You're one of those people.
Yeah,
for.
but not a lot of people can do. Right? Like, well, no, you can also argue that not a lot of people can make comedy for everybody.
Oh no, you're right about that.
So, I don't know. I guess
Um,
to each their own.
She is wonderful, and she's wonderful.
I think you're only saying she's not worth $150
because I saw her for 10.
Because we saw her for very cheap.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably true. Kevin Hart's doing 2 shows here.
Yeah.
Yep. Same price, more. Same with Cat Williams. Things aren't that bad. I don't know. Where
Know your worth and
any
add
of that.
tax, queen. That's how I feel.
Say again.
Know your worth and add tax.
Tax. In Europe, it's a VAT, the value added tax. What's the value? And in Europe, if you're sitting down outside eating at a table and there's a seat, someone's going to sit there.
Really?
And they're going to pretend like they don't speak English. Just because they want to eat.
Is this one of those unwritten rules that
Pretty
like
much,
we're not privy
It's
to?
like Fight Club for tourists. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was listening earlier today to some Gaelish music.
Why?
It's so beautiful.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what they're saying, but it is some of the most beautiful music I've ever listened to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like 2 seconds away from downloading Duolingo so I can learn Gaelish just so I can know what they're saying because it's so pretty. I Google translated some of the lyrics and I was like,
okay, I got Lord of the Dance in my head.
what's that?
Like Riverdance.
No.
Not that.
No,
Yeah.
no. I'll show you some Gaelish when we're done.
You
'Cause
show
it's
me or-
just,
okay.
I'll just pull up YouTube and show it to
Okay.
you. Because it's just so beautiful. Anyway, sorry, you said different language and automatically
That's where you
I thought
went?
of that. Because I have a certain hyperfixation on Paul Mescal right now, and that's what led me there. Because he listens to Gaelish music, and I was like, what's Gaelish music sound like? And then I listened to it, and I was like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my life.
Who's that?
Paul Mescal? He is in the show Normal People. He's in the show After Sun. He is in a brand new movie called I want to say We're Not Really Strangers, but that's the game.
What is the game?
All of Us Strangers, I think that's what it's called. Really good. Just amazing movie. If you ever get a chance to go see it. It's actually on Hulu now, so you can probably watch it.
Okay. Well, why am I limited to Hulu?
Actually, don't watch it.
Okay.
Don't watch it. Not right now. Not right now.
Okay.
Bad idea. Not right now. I just thought about the plot. Not right now. Maybe give it a year or 2 or 3.
Read the room.
Yeah, God, yeah. Anyways, hey guys. We've had a fun one so far, and it's only 13 minutes in.
Oh shit.
We've been having fun already, rocking and rolling. Should we get to the question of the day?
I don't even want the question. It's a really good question. It's something I was talking about yesterday. To a friend of mine. The question is, as a grown up, whatever age you are, how do you go about making friends?
And what advice would you give to somebody who's trying to make friends as an adult?
Here's my advice. Go back and make them in kindergarten, because all you do is show up. Everybody wanted to be your friend.
Yeah, but there's so many like I think it's important though to talk about the complexities of friendships that you make when you're in high school or when you're young. Because when you get older and you develop into an adult and life changes and things happen, you don't necessarily connect with them as well as you used to. You know, there's times when you're the best of friends in high school. You know, you grow up, you guys go about your life, and it's just like you guys don't connect as much as you used to. And I think that's the difficult part about being an adult especially when you are struggling with mental health and especially when you are on your recovery journey, is that everybody's at different levels of their recovery journey. And some people are just not understanding of that, like, especially if they're not the type of people that are like super privy to mental health or mental health struggles. A lot of people will, I don't want to say a lot of people because that's a bit of an exaggeration, but there are some people out there who are just completely not understanding about it and are basically like, bye, because
Yeah.
you're struggling. And that's the reality that we kind of have to face as people who struggle
And thank
in
you.
recovery.
Because I would much rather have that.
Mhm.
Much rather. It goes for anything. If
Yeah.
it's a no,
I think
no.
it's hard too because when you're working on your recovery, sometimes it can be extremely isolating.
Mm-hmm.
And then there can be a lot of shame attached to that isolation. Like, why am I not good enough?
Does it come without?
Right, exactly.
I didn't know that was an option.
Can I get the diet?
Light.
Right. There's a lot of shame that's attached to that, and like a lot of self-blame that we do a lot of times, which, like, it's not our fault. Just do what I do and always blame my parents for everything. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, and so it's difficult. I think it's really difficult for me too because I'm in this weird space too where, like, I'm really working on my recovery. I'm working on getting healthier. These friendships that I've developed over time have either grown or kind of fallen off as a result of my recovery process because some of these friendships and these dynamics that I'm in were beneficial of my lack of boundaries and my people-pleasing tendencies. And so on my journey to not be a people pleaser and to set boundaries, some of those relationships have to fall away or had to fall away. And that's just kind of the reality of life, unfortunately. But making new friends, I mean, I talk to my therapist about this all the time, so I'll just say what she says. Go and do things that you like. And by happenstance, you'll probably meet somebody that you enjoy being around. So for me, that looks like I'm thinking about joining a Pilates class. My friend Alex has been trying to get me to go rock climbing with him. So I'm thinking about doing that. Social media is a really great way. Online connections is a great way to make friends as an adult. Opening the floor to conversation to people. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've met a girl in a bathroom where I'm like, oh my God, I really like your nails. And then now we're best friends, like sometimes it just takes a little compliment. Sometimes it just takes a little conversation and it can go a long way.
Sure.
What's your advice, Bill?
I had some and I forgot it. Yeah, I had some advice.
There's also things too, like Bumble has a BFF thing that you can do as well. Like instead of using it for dating, you can use it to find friends. That's an option as well. Don't be afraid to use social media to your advantage because that's just the world we live in nowadays.
Meetup.
Yeah, a lot of my friends actually that I have now, well, I don't know if, yeah, I would consider them my friends. I've met a lot of them through social media.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any hobby that you like? I think your therapist is right. You're gonna meet people that are like-minded or people that you at least have something to talk about. Where you hang out.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't hang out anywhere, I get that because for a long time I didn't hang out fucking anywhere. And there weren't a lot of people to meet in my house that were real. I
was about to make that joke, but I didn't want to be mean.
Why we gotta slow that down?
What the hell was that?
I need a Kleenex. That's a booger. That's a booger rocket.
Oh my God, that's funny as.
Yeah, so this whole stupid pickleball thing has been like that for me. It's been nice, but it has created problems.
You said stupid, but it's nice.
Because it's just still not a sport, but I like it, and it's
and you have fun doing it.
I do,
it's good.
and I get to hurt people. I don't like that. Hurt people. Hurt
people play pickleball.
But I think everybody knows that in order to make a friend, you have to meet someone, either virtually or really. So
in order to make a friend, you have to be a friend.
So let's go with, hang on before I slap you. So let's assume that you are in a place where you have interaction with some adult that you would like to befriend. Okay?
Okay, I'll put myself there in this imaginary space.
Okay.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Come all humans are urged to attend. Free pizza and wonderful movies.
Can you tell he used to work in radio? TV, broadcasting.
Okay.
Did you just forget?
What were we talking about?
Great
No,
question.
so that's kind of where I am. That's the big question is, so there are people that I run into playing pickleball that are cool that I think, yeah, I would like to have their contact info so I can hit them up if I want to go play,
Yeah.
and then if we eat and we have to talk, then that's okay too. That's where I get wrapped around the scared part,
Is there opening that line of communication?
But it's just, you don't want to feel like an idiot doing that, So, what?
You said super vulnerable moment. What? Wait, what? Bill just got vulnerable? What?
What's the name of the movie I have to go home and watch?
No, don't watch it. Down, Bill, down. Yeah, no, I think that's a really good point. Like, it is really scary to, like, make that initial, like, hey, what's up? How are you? Like, let's, hang out. Can I hit you up later? Blah, 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 blah. It's all about reading the room and reading context.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm not the best at that because I'm just like, me. I'm just like, hey, everybody, how you doing? That's just the type of person I am. And I will be like, hey, let's hang out. And if I clearly see that somebody's not, like, I'm a very avid facial reader. I'm a very, very avid reader of energy. So I can pretty much always tell if somebody's not feeling my vibe because I am a type of person, not for everybody. I can respect and understand that. Everybody's not for everybody. Though it causes me deep pain and shame inside of my body that not everybody would like me. And why don't they like me? Because I think I'm a really fucking likable person.
That's the longest sentence I've ever heard. I think there were 4 semicolons in that. I was diagramming it in my head as you were going.
No, I was really just making a joke. But yeah, it's hard.
Are we friends? Are you my friend?
No.
Are we friends?
No.
We're not friends? Either answer is fine. I don't know the answer.
Why would I be friends with you?
I don't know.
I'm just kidding. Yes, we're friends.
Are we friends?
Yes.
Okay.
We go and we hang out. We do stuff together. That makes us friends.
Not for $150.
No, you're worth that tax.
God damn it. You know what? I was fine.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. Fuck. It's hard. It's hard for me to make friends.
Do you want to talk about
Mm-hmm.
what's coming up for you?
What's coming up?
The tears.
Are we going to the circus? Was it you and me? Who am I talking to about the circus? There's no place to go, and you can't send those people that would have joined the circus before to the circus anymore because there isn't one. You know what I mean? The people that just didn't, you couldn't quite kill them, but they really couldn't be part of society. They wouldn't join the circus. Where do we put those? I mean, not that. That's not the right way to say that.
This is what we call an emotional pivot. When Bill does not want to acknowledge his emotions, he just pivots to something extremely out of pocket to completely diverge the conversation to something totally different.
That's a fair question.
Where do the outcasts of society go? Is that what you're asking?
Pretty much. I mean, yeah, the 3-headed lady in
Well,
if you had a beard, would you?
I do have a beard. I shave
You
it.
do? Okay.
You don't want to feel the stubble that's going on my chin right now.
I don't. That scared me. Like if we were going through a door and carrying shit and you fell and I accidentally put my hand out and that would freak me the fuck out.
And you just felt stubble
Yeah.
on my chin. Oh my god.
I'd be like, oh my god, how deep does that go? This is just the tip of the iceberg.
I'm gonna just stop shaving my chin for a long time. See how much I can grow. See if it can be visible.
Oh, man, that's
Just from
funny.
sight to freak you out. So I walk in your office, look, Val, and it's just shit hair all the way down. It's a fun thing about being a woman with hormonal issues is
Man, that hormonal thing, I'm telling you, I was dating this girl and she had her, what do you call it, menopause. Her hair would sweat.
yeah, mine does too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then you can go in the hospital and have a baby and have love. I mean, just freaking give your life for tomatoes and come out and hate tomatoes or be allergic to them. It's weird what
That's-
hormones do to women's bodies.
It's so funny because that's kind of what happened with my brother. Is my mom was craving nothing but tomatoes when she was pregnant with my brother. And literally, that's
I
what
should
reminded me
go
of
into
that.
that business with your family. I can read your family's minds.
Literally, and she just that's all she would eat. And then my brother came out. He hates tomatoes. He hates them with a passion.
That's all I eat.
And I'm like, I love them. So sucks for you, buddy. I would urge anybody. This is a PSA out there to everywhere in
They
the
can hear you from
world.
back here.
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to get really serious.
Okay.
If you don't like tomatoes, try a farmer's market or a homegrown tomato instead of a store-bought tomato. Might change your mind. And if not, that's okay.
It's okay not to like tomatoes too.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. You're not going to be outcasted to the circus. We promise.
Well, there's nowhere for us to send you anymore.
That's true.
We have a committee looking into that.
Maybe
Hey, what do you
just
think
send them
about
here.
what?
Just send them here.
I
We'll hang
know.
out. We'll hang out with you.
Well-
We'll be friends.
That's where I was going. What do you think about Brianna? That was nice she came in. Huh?
Yeah,
That's really
that was
cool.
really cool. One of our board members came in today. We got to say hello,
And you-
introduce him to the center. It's really
And you
cool
know
stuff.
what? She's an accountant, but she's really cool.
Our accountants notoriously not
I
cool.
don't know. That's the first thing I asked her. Is, hey, you don't have to answer any questions I ask you. I'm just curious. Do you know you're an accountant?
Why did you get into this profession? Like,
It's very personal.
I thought this profession was for notoriously uncool people.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
So this weekend, it's nice. Is it gonna be nice this weekend?
No, it's supposed to fucking snow
Are you
tomorrow.
kidding? Really? Don't throw that around if it's not true. I love snow.
Oh,
I haven't gone sledding
well,
this year.
I'm not trying to pull one over on you. Here, look.
Oh my God, y'all! Snow.
It's not on my birthday. I don't like snow.
Your birthday is long gone, young lady. You can put that to rest. We'll revisit that topic in about 50 weeks.
I'm gonna start celebrating my half birthday because then it'll fall in the summer and I can stop having to deal with this stupid weather on my birthday.
I met this girl this one time on Bumble, and I sent her a text message on her half birthday after she ghosted me for 4 months, and she continued to ghost me. So that's the end of the story. The point is, I do pay attention to half birthdays, just like you do, because it's really important. This is a weird year because there's 366 days in this year, and most years there's only 365. So don't forget to add extra day between your last birthday and your next birthday. You're welcome.
Know your worth and add tax.
I like that.
It's the theme for this episode because I've said it like 12 times for no reason.
Hey, you know, that's my quote board over there.
hmm
I could go pull some things off the quote board and we can talk about. They're all nasty though.
Do we have anything else to say about making friends when you're an adult? Other than just try your best.
Yeah.
Just try your best, be patient with yourself, and do the things you like to do.
Here's some things that I've done that aren't really effective. If you make plans, show up.
So that's not effective?
No, it's not if you don't show up.
Oh, okay.
And I still can't do that. I really still can't do that consistently. I can't show up to work consistently. That's one thing. It's kind of like you get one shot at being a complete fuck up. So
Yeah.
less is more.
You only get like so many chances with people before they're just kind of like, you're done in my book. So luckily you do have people out there that will offer grace after grace after grace, and don't take advantage of that, preferably. But people do exist like that.
But that less is more thing, I'm serious about that. I've heard that a lot, for real.
And also, I think it's really important to like put into perspective. Like for me, I don't want to say that I categorize my friends, but like I kind of do. Like
Yeah.
in my brain, I'm like, okay, I have this situation that I want to go to. Which friend
Yeah.
do I know that I can like hit up and they'll be cool with it, right? So it's like whenever I want to go grab like a quick bite to eat or do like errands or run errands, I have my errand friend, right? Like I have like somebody that I know that'll be down for whatever last minute,
Yeah.
like
categories.
Yeah, which is really cool. And then I have a friend that I reach out to when I'm really going through it, or they're really going through it, and like we need kind of that touch base session. So there are that tends to work for me so that I don't get too like rejection sensitive about all my friendships. Because if I categorize everybody in the same category, like if everybody feels like my best friend, then I'm just going to constantly feel like crap about myself, because that rejection is very heavy and very real for me.
Where's the rejection?
So like if I'm texting somebody when I'm upset or something and they don't respond back to me, like I'll like.
I'm trying to think if that happens. Does that happen to you?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, but are you texting different people? You don't have like friends that you can like, hey, and they're like, what's up?
Sometimes, but sometimes they're not in the place to provide support for me, and that's okay too.
That's a hard one, but yeah, I get that.
Yeah, but it is sometimes where I'm like, I'm not doing well, and I won't get necessarily the best response back, or I won't get any response back, and that happens, and then it's a few days later, I'm sorry, I just wasn't in the space, or like whatever.
Yeah.
And it just is what it is. Like when you're struggling with mental health, and a lot of times so are the people in your life. It's just something that you gotta work around. But it's up to you if you want to put up with that or if you want to keep those people in your life. True.
It's true. I'm 56 and I get anxious when I'm hanging out with people that I don't know really well, that I want to like, that I want to like me. I really do. And they do too. And they're close to neurotypical sometimes. Everybody gets anxious. And I think my age, there's a reason you're single, right? I'm talking about making friends with single people. So we're automatically kind of in a smaller pool, which is fine.
But it's good. You guys can bond over being single.
Exactly. Yeah. What it means is, somebody's been through some shit.
Yeah.
They're not exactly where they thought they were going to be. So, but yeah. Oh, I don't remember how I started that. Sorry.
No.
Oh, yeah. It's okay. I mean, yeah. And everybody gets anxious, because nobody wants to mess it up. Everybody wants to be liked. I think what I've learned is, I just kind of say what I'm thinking a lot now. Why are you laughing at me? I feel like you're laughing at me.
Yeah, I am.
Why are you laughing at me?
Because you said you just say what you think.
I do.
You just say what you think, and sometimes this reminded me of what we were talking about very earlier in this episode.
Very early.
As you're like, sometimes you even say things without thinking.
Oh, I never think.
You say what you think, but you never think.
I never think about
So
what
you
I'm
never
saying.
thought.
When I say what I'm thinking, I didn't think about it before I thought it.
Okay. Because it just like made me laugh because you had said the thing to my parents, and it just reminded me of that, and then it just made me laugh.
When I watch this episode, I'm gonna be totally surprised if there aren't like 11 contradictions.
It's okay, because that's what life is all about.
It is?
Yep.
No, life's all about contractions.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that too.
I wonder if anybody got compensated for inventing the contraction. How much time does that save you? Not a lot, but every time you don't have to write cannot, you get apostrophe.
I thought you were talking about like contractions, like birth.
No, I think that's a God thing.
Because life is all about contractions. Because you need contractions to have a baby.
That's true.
So that was actually really smart, and you didn't realize how smart that just was.
I never realized how smart I am.
But you are very smart.
Let's look around. Let's unpack that.
Did Amanda just compliment Bill?
No, I mean,
is the world gonna end?
Let's see what that looks like. Let's take a tangible look at.
I mean, look at me in this building.
What about it?
That was smart.
Oh, getting you in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because of you.
Yeah, but you did that, so that was a smart move.
I did. That's true. I'm happy with that.
It's just like a self-gas up, but also a Bill gas up at the same time.
I had this boss, and he said to me one time, he was angry, but he wasn't angry at me. He was just angry. He was not an angry fella until he got indicted. He's the dude that
Okay.
set I think Felicity Huffman and the other chick up with the dude that faked their kids' ACT scores. I think he paid somebody like 20 grand.
You
for
knew
his-
that guy?
Yeah, he's the guy that hired me to come here to Cincinnati.
We owe him our life.
Very, very smart dude. Can't believe he would do something so fucking stupid. He knew it, you know? This is crazy.
Money talks. Money talks.
Power. It was power, I think. It's gotta be, because he had money. Where was I going with any of that?
We were talking about how you were smart for getting me in here, and then you're talking about you had a boss one time who's mean.
Oh,
to
he
you.
said, he said, I never use absolutes. And I wrote that down. And do you get it? Because
Yes,
okay,
that's
thank you.
funny. Yes.
It just went right. You know, I'm like, okay, I got you. Including now?
He didn't understand that?
No.
That is even
I
funny.
never use absolutes.
That is so funny. That is so funny. He was just like, huh?
Put that on a bumper sticker.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you know what? I'm glad we're talking about this because it happens to be that I'm in the market for a friend.
Honestly, same. I'm 29 years old now, and a lot of my life is wrapped up in mental health and struggle and going through shit. And I would love to just go out and have some fun. Just want people I can go have fun with, you know?
How about
Have some fun friends.
why don't you go out tomorrow night with your closest friends and have a celebration? of
I
some
think-
sort?
You know what? I might do that. I think that might sound good.
Okay.
That might be a good thing to do. It's like an unofficial birthday party for me. That's what we'll do. Why does my eye look cross-eyed? I'm getting really stressed out.
Why are you looking over there?
Does it look like it's cross-eyed?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me look straight ahead. Does it look
Mm.
cross-eyed now?
No, but ew, that's not a good angle.
Stop looking at my face and saying, "Ew, that's so mean." Can you see the chin hair? Is that the problem?
That's what it is. Oh my god, it's your 3 o'clock shadow.
My 317 shadow.
That's right.
So basically, the best advice for making friends in your adulthood is pay them.
No, here's your
Pay
best
them to be your
advice.
friends.
Be yourself.
Yes.
Don't pretend to like something you don't like, because that'll come back and bite your ass for real. Less is more. And I had another one. 'cause
Don't
it's
make
3.
promises you can't keep.
Yeah, be consistent. Consistency. Be consistent.
Yeah, consistency is good. And another one I'll add on to that is transparency in communication.
What does that
Because if there is a time where you guys make plans or whatever and you can't go or you don't want to go or you're having a mental health thingy that's going on, transparency is always the best option. Hey, I'm not doing the best. I'm not feeling the greatest. Let's reschedule. Just that line of communication, keeping that line open, it goes a long way.
That's really true. Yes, please. That's really true. It's
Because I'll never get mad at anybody, even if you ditch me 17 times in a row. As long as you communicate with me every single time, that's all I want.
same, but it's really hard to send that text message for me sometimes when I'm the one that doesn't feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What is that block that you hit?
I don't know. I really don't. I wish I did, but maybe it's guilt. I don't know. Or, you know what? I think it's my fight or flight or freeze. I think I just freeze when I have a problem and I just wait and it doesn't resolve itf. And then I end up, making it worse.
Could be something to unpack in therapy.
It could be. Don't talk to me like that. It scares me.
Like a vampire.
A little bit.
I'm trying not to laugh forward, but sometimes it just happens.
Laugh forward?
Yeah.
Is that the name of a movie? A movie?
Could be.
Well,
If we want it to be, I guess.
did we ever make a movie?
No, we could.
That'd be cool.
Possibilities are endless, Phil.
The possibilities are endless. Yes, they are. I'm excited about this grant we got, the marketing thing.
Yeah, good. I'm excited you're excited.
What am I going to do this weekend?
Great question. What are you going to do this
I
weekend?
don't know. I don't want to go home, though. I know that.
Okay. I'm sure you'll find something to do.
Yeah. Oh. I hear all that. Helicopter.
Yes, it does sound like one. All right. Anything else we got?
Did we answer the question?
Yes, we did.
All
We
right.
just kind of summed it up there. You had all those really good bullet points.
I did. Oh, yeah, 3.
And I added a 4th. Good team, you and I.
We are.
I stared into the sun this morning on the way to work on accident.
Why? And why'd you wait till the end to bring that up? What the hell? That's a cry for help. Oh my God.
No, because okay, listen. I was driving into work and I saw the moon.
It's full.
It was so cool. It was so
Yeah.
beautiful, and it was like all foggy and stuff. And then the sun started reflecting off of the moon.
That's how you saw the moon in the first place.
No, I didn't
Welcome
mean
to
it like
science.
that. I didn't mean it like that. No, it was crazy. I'm not kidding. It was like
Like if somebody turns the moon on.
no, I'm serious. That's what it looked like. So the moon was here, and the sun was like rising here, and it literally looked like the moon was the sun at the same time.
Okay.
It was really cool. It was like the moon literally looked like it was like a light bulb that turned on, and I was like, what the hell? And I was like, I shouldn't be staring at this. I shouldn't be looking at this. And I looked away and I blinked, and all I could see was like a little ball of white every time I blinked for a second. I was like, I shouldn't be driving.
That's dangerous. Don't do that. And on April 8th of this year, goddamn, I'm hesitant to tell you this now. I'm afraid to let you loose. We're having a full eclipse, a full solar eclipse. And we are in the full black. Oh my God, it's terrifying. Dr. Seuss needs to see you. And we're going to be in the full blackout zone. So we're going to have a full solar eclipse. You cannot look directly at the sun, okay?
I know, I was so mad about that the last time we had a solar eclipse. I was so pissed off because you have to make those little solar eclipse box thingy, whatever.
Yeah.
I need to do that because I need to be able to look at it and see it.
Do that basically. I can make my head melt.
You just gotta show your top teeth.
If you put a light bulb in my mouth, I can light it up like Uncle Fester.
No way.
No, not really. We're in the same shoes.
I fell for that. Oh, we are both wearing Converse. Converse power.
Okay, well, have a good weekend then.
You do the same.
Have a happy
Everybody
July
else, have a
4th.
great weekend. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch us back here every Friday, 2:30, 3 o'clock, depending on when we get there. You know the vibes. We should do like a little tagline at the end. We need to figure out like a little like commercial tagline.
And justice for all.
Know your worth and add tax.